Yo, what's good, everybody? It's your boy 005 Dynasty. I'm back with another video. So I have a question. How did we end up on YouTube watching fake musical producers? How did we get here, guys? How did 005 Dynasty end up on YouTube and eventually start watching fake musical producers and then seeing my people do the same thing, right? I'm wondering, and I kind of have an idea, but I want you guys to hear me out on this. There's a lot of people that I know that they utilize the internet here and there, but they're not fully invested into the internet. They're still living a real life, man. The life that I used to live when I was coming up. But somehow, some way, we've all lost our way, guys. And we started to invest our time into watching somebody else speak on the internet. And my theory is this: we got lazy. We got lazy, guys, because we were looking for handouts. We was looking for the next person to teach us something about music production, or something about this or something about that. And when we started to do that, trying to move fast to get beats and stuff done or learn a certain device, we lost our way. We lost the human sense of conquering something, overcoming, and then gaining the knowledge from that and never being able to be stopped again. You understand? You become unstoppable. When you learn something, that's literally like saying, like, when you first don't know how to ride a bike, but once you learn how to ride a bike, nobody can ever take that away from you. That's unstoppable. They can't take that out of your mind no more. They can't take it out of your muscle memory, no nothing. So you become unstoppable in that aspect. If you understand what I'm saying, guys. So when you really learn something, that's it. Like, I learned how to make pancakes a very long time ago. I just made pancakes for my family today. And I haven't made it in a long time. I'm talking about years. Made pancakes. And I whipped it up. And my youngest son, he eats, but he's very picky, very picky. And man, I put the plate in front of him. The syrup is dripping off the pancakes. And man, his mouth was full. It pause on that. You know what I'm saying? And thank you so much. So I walked in, the plate was empty, man. He mopped up like 3 big pancakes like it was nothing, man. Nothing. You know what I mean? He's like, this is IHOP. Thank you for bringing IHOP to the house, Dad. Thank you. Buttermilk pancakes. I'm talking about fluffy. So once you have that knowledge, but I gathered that knowledge way back when by struggling or learning how to make pancakes, burning and all that stuff. And then once I got it. And you could never take that away from the person. So we got lost in trying to speed, guys. We're trying to move fast. We're trying to learn devices. We're trying to learn, what does this, this sequencer does, or what is this? What, you know what I mean? And then what happens is we go online and we watch one content creator, and we don't feel full. We feel full, but we don't really feel full. You know what I'm saying? I feel like we could eat a little bit more, a little bit more knowledge. And then the platforms don't help you, because then the platforms, they recommend mad stuff, right? They recommend a lot. Your whole feed is recommendations because they want to keep you on the platform. So now you get this person, and everybody's giving you their knowledge and their lingo and the bits and pieces of this and that. Some stuff might be okay information. Some stuff is just fabricated. And most of the time, they all are staging. They're actors. They're staging their stuff in a way to act like there's something or somebody more than what they really are, and then you get caught up in that. Because us as human beings, we just naturally love entertainment. You know what I'm saying? So even if you don't think this person's entertaining you, they are actually entertaining you, and it's messing with your psyche. Then they give you a little bit of knowledge, and now you think they're it. You love them. So, and then you do a little bit of research on them and find out that they got a placement. The placement probably did some numbers. Now you really, really love them because now you look up to them as if they're your role model. And they're not role models. These people are not role models. They're staging it, guys. They're acting. The same thing that they have, you can have too. The same thing that they have, guys, you can have too. Literally, the roles could be reversed. Like, literally, they could be without a hit record, and then you could be with the hit record. It could literally be swapped like that. You understand, guys? These people haven't put in the hard work like what you think they have. They haven't done that, man. No. No. First off, half these people don't even know music. They don't know music theory. They can't even play the piano. They can't play the keyboard. They can't play keys. They don't know what an orchestra is. They don't know how to orchestrate an orchestra. They don't know instrument placement. They don't know depth. They don't know north to south panning. They only know east and west panning. They don't know the stuff that I know, man. They don't know none of this, guys. Even the guys that try to play me said my stuff is whack. When I got mad. And it's so funny. When he said that, I didn't even have music on my channel, really. I had a little bit of music. Now go check my channel, see the music I put up there. It ain't no silly, like, kitty records. Right? But anyway, I digress on that point. You still with me, guys? You still with me? All right, cool. Let's keep going. So listen. We are getting tricked and bamboozled. Not me anymore, but I'm just telling you guys. We have gotten tricked and bamboozled into YouTube, which is people putting on a show and they figure out these little talking points and these little, ways of moving on camera, looking on camera, speaking with a good microphone, with a deep voice that resonates with you. They figured it all out. And now they come to you every single day or every other day or whatever. How you know what I'm saying? Some of them got a lot of subscribers to it. They don't have to upload a lot. They upload one video, they get like 10,000, 20,000, 15,000 views. So they don't have to upload as much as like a smaller channel who has to keep up with that, right? So they come to you in this form of light where they're your friend. They love you. They're here to help you. They're here to entertain you. They're here to give you information that you are not privy to have, which is fake. And and now you're stuck. It's a loop. It's a you know what I'm saying? It's a cycle. And then they keep reeling people in. And then you tell somebody, now that person, so now everybody's watching these people as if they are gods. And they're not, I'm telling you, they're not gods, man. You know what's so funny, man? I know I'm lucky. I've had one of the best artists to ever come onto this earth. Legend, the American rapper Legend. He's one of the best artists, man. You guys hear it on my YouTube channel. You hear his songs. You already know what I'm saying. You know I'm not lying, right? He's a hip hop legend, anyway. Now he, especially one of the pioneers in the hood in the DVD era, the mixtape era and the DVD era. He's one of the pioneers when he came out with Hood Legend DVD Volume 1, Hood Legend DVD Volume 2, and had Volume 3 and Volume 4 on tapes. These are the mini DV tapes, right? He was using one of the Panasonic cameras, the 3-chip back in the days. And we never even released 3 and 4 because he was moving Volume 1 and 2 so much, he never had to release 3 and 4. Still got the footage. So it is what it is, right? So I know I'm a little bit lucky when it comes to like having a dope artist, you know what I mean, to rock out with me, right, guys? But I know for a fact that these so-called musical producers, these beat makers on the internet, I know for a fact that they can't rock with Legend. They wouldn't be able to handle him. They wouldn't even be able to know how to work with him in the studio, right? I know how to work with Legend because I was there from day one. So I literally saw his growth and helped with his growth. So I understand him as a person, his character. I know when to fall back and just let him just do what he has to do. I know all of that, guys. I know it all, man. I know how to go into the studio with Reek the Villain and operate with him. And he's such a dope lyricist, man. You know, Playboy Reek, you know what I'm saying? You already know Reek the Villain. He was signed to Busta Rhymes conglomerate. You know, he's doing the whole thing now with Yap City, Ghostface Killer, the whole Wu-Tang. I guess a branch of Wu-Tang. I'm not too sure about that. You know what I'm saying? He also was doing something with Cash Money with Baby and him before, like after he left conglomerate. But anyway, That's my cousin, right? We all know this. We know this, right? You know, he did the diss record going at J. Cole. Come on, man. You guys got to know this stuff, man. If you know hip hop, man, you got to know the stuff that's been happening, man. In the last, like, 10 years. You got to know, right? Anyway, so do you think these people on the internet, especially when they come with those silly dance beats, you think when they come with just those 808 kick drum, triplet hi-hat, and, you know, just that low vibration music, you think when they come with that, that's it? When they make those beats, and they're standing in the studio with Legend and Reek, and I have other artists too, man. My cousin JFK, you know what I'm saying? He's doing Busthead Grabber right now. That's tobacco, that's his company. But JFK, that's his stage name, from Brooklyn, New York, right? JFK, you think they could stand with JFK in the studio and work? Do you know how, first of all, do you know how, like, animated JFK is? This guy is animated. If you know, you know, man. You know what I'm saying? He did mad time, you know what I'm saying, with the burner, doing, what I'm saying, stuff in the A-Rap in the deli freezer, you know what I'm saying? That do mad time for that, you know what I mean? I mean, it's public information. I'm not stitching anything like that. He did time for that. You know, my family, they crazy, man. They get wild with the tools. You know what I'm saying? But that's besides the point. You think they could go into a studio session with them? First of all, when JFK is in the studio session, he's operating the studio session. He's operating, man. He got younger artists under him. He's operating. You think these producers can walk into the studio with JFK, Reek the Villain, Legend, also Low Loco? Come on, man. These are all the artists, man. Despy Dollars. Come on. These are all the artists in my family. You think they could walk into the studio with them, man? And work? Come on. They have no idea what a real musical producer is. I'm the only person that walks in as a musical producer with them, and they give me that respect. And the respect is on such a small level too. Like it's not like I walk in and I start conducting stuff. I walk in with them, and I know they're all veterans in the game. And if I have some input, they accept it. It's simple as that, guys. They accept it because they know the records that I produce. You could go on my YouTube channel right now and look at my produced playlist. You know what I'm saying? Look at the joint I did with A.O. Baker. Go look at the record I did with A.O. Baker. That's only one song that I put up of him. I did a couple songs, man. Listen to that A.O. Baker joint. You know what I'm saying? Listen to the Gem Star joint. You know what I'm saying? Pound for pound, I'm the best to ever come around. Pound for pound, I'm the best to ever come around. It's on my YouTube channel right now, Gem Star. Go listen to that one, man. Go listen to the song Tonight with Stacks, Paper, and Legend. Go listen to that record. It's on my YouTube channel right now. You think they could come up with a beat like that, those beats, and then produce the records, the song concepts? You think they could walk into the studio with Stacks, Paper? He don't rhyme it anymore, but you think they could have walked into the studio with Stacks, Paper, and did a record with him with the way he spits? Back in those days when he was spitting those bars, they were saying he was young. So you can even see how young he was in the music videos and stuff like that where he was shooting back then. You can tell he was a little timid and things of that nature. He's still doing his thing, but he was still a little timid. You know, he's a little shy, but he was dope lyricist. They were saying he was like Lloyd Banks with the punch bar. They're like his punchlines and metaphors is literally like Lloyd Banks. And there was comparing him to a lot of artists. That's the artist that Legend had up under him. Somebody's of Lloyd Banks' character, but in a young frame, young body. You think these guys know how to make a beat for Stacks, Paper? I wish he still rhymed, but he don't rhyme anymore. You understand what I'm saying? Do you understand what I'm saying, guys? You have to be a musical producer. There's something about you when it comes to music that you understand how to correlate music with these artists and also their personalities. It's not just go online and do a beat cook-up. It's not just go online and do a beat review. It's not just, make beats in your house and then that's it. It's more to being a musical producer than just making a beat. You have to understand people. You have to understand people, guys. You have to understand them. You might not even be able to make a beat for that artist. I know that for a fact. I might not even be able to make a dope beat that JFK could rock on. But it's not about me making the beat. It's about me being a producer. So you don't have to produce by making a beat for everybody. You could just be the ears and the eyes and the conductor and give input and information and help produce a record. Get the right instrumentalist, get the right beat maker who has beats that could fit with that artist, and then you put them together and you still work through the process. You just don't leave it alone. You produce the record. I right now produced a record. It didn't come out yet. I produced a record for Ed Sense. That's the musical producer, Ed Sense. You can find him on YouTube. You can find him on Instagram. And he did a beat that was dope. I heard the beat immediately, and I said, yo, that beat's fire. I copied the URL on Instagram. I sent it to Legend right away. Because I know Legend. I know how to produce. When I sent him the beat, he said, yo, that's crazy. They got Cameron on there saying, yo, like poltergeist. Then it also has what's that DJ for back in the day? I forgot that he used to get that club hype, right? It has him on there, and it's talking about poltergeist and all this crazy stuff, right? As soon as I heard it, I sent it to Legend. I didn't make the beat. I couldn't even come up with that type of beat. That's not my style. Also, it's just like this heavy boom bap, but still like fluid. It's a dope beat. I like it. Legend gets it. It took him a little while, and he wrote it up, and now it's the intro. It's the intro song on the mix CD album, The Curse, which is a placement for Ed Sense that he would have never gotten unless somebody heard it and moved it for him. So he's working with people. Don't get me wrong, I'm not saying he's not working with people, but think about it now. He has a song with the legendary Legend, the rap artist from Brooklyn, Long Island, New York. He put his vocals in a song on one of his beats. Now, who's to say that outro song won't blow up, won't get a music video, won't magically make it on the radio, or magically make it into a film? Then they gotta start talking like, oh, we gotta get these samples cleared, and things of that nature. That people are really liking this. That's production, guys. That's music production. That's moving the needle. That's being a student of the game, an artist of the game, knowing the arts, knowing people. I knew that I could literally get Ed Sense and Legend to work together. You know what I'm saying? It was no phone conversation, guys. I didn't even have to call Ed Sense on the phone. I hit him up like, yo, that beat, I'm going to send it to Legend and see what he you know what I'm saying? Either I did that, or I think I didn't do that. I hit him up and said, yo, can we have this beat? Legend wants to rock on it. Or I can't remember, since this was a couple years ago. I think I said, yo, can I get the instrumental so I can send it to Legend so he could see what he could do with it, something like that. Right away, he hit me. And you know what I'm saying, within a couple days, boom, sent me the beat and everything. It was just that simple, man. 1, 2, 3. Send it to Legend, and boom, boom. You get what I'm saying? So, guys, being a musical producer is more than just what these people are portraying on the internet. Networking is way more efficient than just watching somebody. So the hour that you spent watching this dude doing a live stream or talking crap, because these people always talking crap about me without saying my name. You watch them talk crap about me because I say fake musical producers and all this and that on the internet, and then you get all rowdied up and said you should have been working on networking, collaborating, or understanding what a musical producer is. You're supposed to be out there doing what you have to do. Right now, I woke up, fixed my kids' breakfast, and I jumped on the computer and I started working on my website. I only came out here to record this video, and after this 20-minute video or whatever, I'm going to go inside, upload it, and I'm going to jump back on my website. I'm not going to go watch it on YouTuber. I was tricked in the past, and the only reason why I was tricked because I was speeding. Now I slowed myself back down, saying, if I need to learn a device, I'm going to learn the device on my own. I'm going to read the manual, and I'm just going to mess with it. I'm not going to go look at YouTubers anymore. You know what I'm saying, guys? So I think you guys got to really reel yourself back in and get back to being who you used to be. Somebody who's in the streets and living a real life and understanding that they need to put in work to get to the point where they need to be at. They need to really get those skills in their body and not depend on somebody else to give them information on the internet. Because I told you guys, These people are fake musical producers, man. They're fake. They're not like me. They will never ever be able to be like me. And in fact, I'm going to show them, I'm going to show these people that they can't touch me. And I'm talking about every last one of them. I don't care how famous they are. I don't care how many hit records they got. I don't care how many people know them, how dope they think they are, how much jewelry they put on, big gold chains, and they step into a building and people love them. I don't care if they're the most famous musical producer in the world, period. I'm going to show these people that they can't mess with me. And that's the type of mentality you should have as a person living on this earth as well. Don't look up to people, man. They're your competition. You're supposed to be able to crush them. And when I start putting my music, like my full embodiment of music, of all the tracks that I still have that I did, and then my ghost wave tracks, and then the songs with me rhyming and stuff on there, when I put my hip-hop stuff that I produce for other people, the hip-hop things that I produce for myself, the ghost wave stuff that I'm doing, that I'm producing for myself, I'm just putting instrumentals out there, whatever. When I put all of that out there with all my artwork, all my philosophies, my coin terms, and all this stuff, you're going to see such an ultimate human being. And people will still be doing the same thing. If you haven't seen, I've been progressing every day. I tell you to Google search me every day because you need to go and watch and see what I'm doing. My Google's, and look at the AI mode. The AI mode is going to tell you like, oh, he just did this, he just did that. There's some Google search. Hit the AI mode on the Google search and see what it brings up. It's going to bring up some crazy information. Go look for me on ChatGPT. Go look for me on all these, you know what I'm saying, AI search engines. Even the one that came out by X, the website X. You know, what's the guy that owns that? He got an AI generated search engine. And you know how I know? Because I searched myself up. I want to see what's happening. And I want to see how far along I am and to me reaching my goal. And I'm still, I have so much information. I'm still far. Like, you got to think about it. So I know for a fact, all you guys are way behind me. And I took like 10, 20 years off. And I'm still ahead of you guys. Think about how crazy that is. I took like 10 to 20 years off of the game, music production, but I'm still ahead of you? That should tell you something right there. That should tell you you're not handling your business and you watching a YouTuber every day. You watching these multi-platinum and those people that's supposed to be all ill and gangster and they got it like that. You watching them people. This your boy Fight Dynasty. We got lost. We got soft and we all got lost. But it's up to you to reel yourself back in. I already done it. And don't forget to Google me. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace out.